Hello guys and welcome to my channel African Gypsy. My name is Sunshine and this reading is for the star sign Virgo for the month of January, from January 18th to the 31st. These readings could be already happening for some people. They may be about to play out for other people. Time is fluid, do remember guys. So for those who joined us for the very first time on this channel, welcome. Thank you very much for joining me. And please be sure to tap the subscribe button before you click off. I'd rather do it now because I know that we're all going to get caught up in the mysteries of the psychic and all of that, and might forget to do that later on. And for those who've come back to this channel, thank you so much, guys. Thank you for your likes, your shares, and your subscribes. Oh, looky here. The Wheel of Fortune. So fortunes are turning around for you, dear Virgos. Things are going in a way that you never thought they'd really go, and this something that's making you quite happy. I feel that this is a very good energy for you to be moving in, and there's a golden opportunity that is really going to transform a lot of Virgos' lives at this time. I also feel that we need to be in the right frame of mind, because I also do have some Virgo in me. You need to be in the right frame of mind in order to be able to seize the opportunity when it comes your way. I also feel that there's a transformation, new beginnings, cycles playing out, coming to an end, and for new cycles to come in as well. So fortunes are really turning around for my dear Virgos. I know a lot of you are happy to get that message. I am too, because I got some Virgo in me too, guys. And crossing our path, some of you all are supposed to be going on a journey. They're supposed to be traveling, but perhaps because of global circumstances, the travel has been delayed. And that's not a bad thing. It's just temporary little, what I call buggerances, temporary little things that cause delays, but it's not like cancelled altogether. Some of you may have wanted to travel, some of you wanted to take action towards a certain step in your life, but because of situations outside of your control, you've had to shelve your plans temporarily. You just shelve them for a little bit and then get right back on that horse when the time is right. I see that some of you are wanting to take action towards making your fortunes multiply or increase in your lives. And one step at a time. You know how practical, logical, and should I say cunning Virgos can be. I feel as well that there's some successful property deals for a couple of you that are coming up for you. You could be getting that lease, getting that mortgage, getting that sale, things finalized for you in terms of issues to do with property and stuff like that. And for a couple of you, there's a partnership with a woman that is going to be very, very successful for you. This is going to be something that you're really going to be happy about. You're like, yeah, I'm so glad I did this. And if any of you are thinking of buying property at this time, Spirit is saying that you need to just double check the validity of your investment before you sign on the dotted line. So make sure there aren't any inherent leaks or other problems that may come up with the property that you're not aware of at this point in your journey. In our past, I see, yes, there was some sort of a blockage, some sort of resistance to towards you making strides to make a new business links and stuff like that. It could have been like internal blockages where you're self-sabotaging yourself and stopping yourself from moving to the next level, or it could be outside interference as well. But anyway, it came to a pass and we're able to make more rapid progress. It could have been a situation where you're just procrastinating, you're just putting off things that are actually for your highest good, like starting that business, starting that project, getting on top of that hobby, and you keep like, oh, I'll do it next week, I'll do it next week, I'll do it tomorrow, and you keep putting it off. But I feel strongly that in this season, things are going to be moving so much faster for our dear Virgos, and you are going to be making that progress. Yeah, we're back on that sleepless nights thing, but a lot of us are coming out of it. Maybe some of you haven't slept for the past like 2 months. You know what I mean, Virgos? You know exactly what I mean. Where you say good night to everyone and you wait for sleep to come and it just doesn't come. And in the morning, you wake up and you're saying good morning to everyone. Yes, you know that you haven't actually slept. It's you're still where they left you when they say good night to you the night before. That kind of thing. But you're coming out of this indecision and the sleepless nights. You're becoming more decisive, and you're realizing that not making a decision is actually making a decision. So you're taking ourselves out of this trauma that has been caused by indecision. We're finally making the decisions. For some of us, I feel that it's a decision to move towards fortunes, towards increased prosperity. That's how I'm being told to say it. Yeah. And I feel that once you make your decisions, you actually can realize that the future can actually be faced with a lot more hope and confidence. Being Virgos, I'm also a typical Virgo. Sometimes we worry ourselves sick because we don't want any unknown factors. As I was meditating for this Virgo reading, I heard a conversation where someone is a teacher saying, no, algebra or equations, x is the unknown factor, and you're like, no, I'm a Virgo, I don't do unknown factors. I need to know exactly what's going to go on. I don't like x, the unknown factor. I need to know exactly what's going down, when it's going down, how it's going down, and how I'm going to act when it does go down. So you're coming out of the indecision and all of that and the sleepless nights, which is a beautiful energy, because fortunes are increasing for you. Wow, Virgo, you've done the work. You've done something good. All these fortunes and the tens coming through. I've got two tens already in this reading, with the Wheel of Fortune and then the Ten of Coins. Got two tens already coming up. And this tells me that you're definitely closing cycles on a type of life that you had, for new cycles to open up. So you could find yourself dreaming about the last chapter of your life. It's just like your spirit bringing it back to say, okay, let's wrap this up, Virgo, wrap it up, keep it going, keep it going. Say goodbye to that chapter, say goodbye to that book, because you've got a brand new chapter to open, or perhaps a brand new book to write in your life. Because remember, you are the author of your life. I feel that you're increasing your value. You're changing the way you view your and value your talent, your services, your timing, your gifting. You're kind of like, you know what? If you're not adding value to me, I'm not gonna hang around you. If this is not gonna nourish my soul, my body, my energy in any way, I am going to stay clear from it. And because you're valuing yourself more, things of a higher value are becoming more apparent to you as well. It's a beautiful, beautiful energy. And definitely a lot of successful property deals for quite a number of Virgos coming up in the future as well. Yeah, whatever you all were worrying about that was keeping you up at night, Spirit is saying you don't need to stress, you don't need to worry, because God, spirit, angels, your ancestors, your fairies are working behind the scenes to come up with a very creative solution to solve your problems. You don't need to spend all those nights awake worrying about what's going to happen, what could or could not happen, and stuff like that. Things are going to be okay. Just relax, eh? God is in control. Yeah. Environmental factors that could help you or hinder you include issues where there is some karmic debt that's going to be repaid to you. You did something good in the past, and spirit is repaying that kindness by some form of financial generosity or financial gifting. It could be a gift from a loved one, or unexpected finances coming your way. There's time when you're working and stuff like that, and you're like, okay, I'm expecting X amount. Then it comes a time when you get an unexpected bonus or an unexpected little lump of money or whatever it may be, and this is a really good energy for you. There's success coming your way, Virgo, even in terms of business dealings. So successful business, I'm being told to say business acquisition. So someone out there is thinking of acquiring a company or acquiring shares in a company, and I feel that it could be very, very successful. I'm also being told insurance. I don't know, maybe someone is branching off into insurance business, or they're cashing up on the insurance policy, or however it may work out there. But there's some unexpected good news coming your way. So your affirmation, my darling Virgos, is I expect and receive surprising good news every week. I expect and receive surprising good news every week. I expect and I receive surprising good news every week. You all need to listen to your intuition. I feel you may be dealing with a Pisces as well, but not necessarily. But I feel that Virgo is hoping that the intuition can talk to them. I suppose it's to do with the indecision. You're like, okay, I don't know which way to turn, left or right. Intuition, please kick in any minute now. We'll be okay. Let me know what I need to do. What should I be aware of? Which way should I be moving forward? What should I take into account as I make my decisions? You're waiting for that divine inspiration to come through to help you make some decisions, to lead you out of that indecision I spoke of earlier on. I also feel that, yeah, harvest time coming up. Harvest time, my dear Virgos. You are getting the bounty, you are getting the loot, you are getting the money, you're getting that pocket full of goodies, and you're deciding, okay, right, I got this amount. What am I going to do with it? How am I going to plan with this money? I'm being told for some people it's money for capital investment. It doesn't matter how much it is. With money, it's not always about the amount you get. It's more about the use you make of the money once you do get it. So someone's like, okay, I'm going to invest 1,000 into my business, and then the other 8,000 I'm just going to put aside and forget it even exists until I'm sure what exactly I want to do with it. Let's get some oracle messages for you. I feel like Mother Abigail from The Matrix when I speak of the oracle. Gather around, boys and girls. It's going to be a fiery reading tonight. Let's see, what messages do we have for my lovely Virgos? Honor your true feelings. Yeah, back to that making of a decision. While it is wise and prudent to get the advice of wiser people around you, like, guys, what do you think I should do? Which way should I go forward? It's also very important to listen to your own inner voice and not to betray your true feelings concerning a matter, because that inner voice is part of your inner tuition system, the tuition system, where the universe speaks to you. They even got the word university, that you graduated because universe is teaching some things with that inner tuition going on with you. So spirit is saying, listen to that inner voice and don't betray your own true feelings. So sit with self at times, jot down, start journaling your feelings and your thoughts so you can get to the crux of a matter and you find out how you're truly feeling about certain matters in your life. I feel that it's going to give you a lot of clarity with the decision making. Yeah, makes sense. In quiet time. Virgos, you all need some quiet time. Now, we're naturally represented by the Hermit cards. We do quiet time so well. We're cool with just sitting with ourselves and being in ourselves. Spirit is asking you to take some quiet time to sit with yourself, go within yourself and hear what you're truly feeling about certain matters. And once you're ascertained your true feelings about certain matters, it's much easier to make decisions based on the truth you've come across. Now let me see what else is coming through for my Virgos for January. So you said 18th to the 31st. Could be a few days before, a few days after. Some of these things may already be happening for some people, or they've already happened. For some people, they're still to come, depending on where you are in your journey. Spirit, could I have a message for my darling Virgos? My Virgos, the workers, the servers of the zodiac, all about service and stuff. Peace of mind. Virgo, in your quiet time, you need to make sure you're making decisions that give you the greatest amount of peace of mind. How do I get peace of mind? Make sure you're getting enough sleep, drinking plenty of water, stay away from any toxic energy, and have a relationship with your star player, with creator, with source, where you just pray. I'm not saying you should become a total guru or anything like that, but just have that relationship with your star player, with creator and all of that. That will calm you down quite a lot. And you'll find that, what I found from my own experiences, that whenever I felt anxious, once I just draw back into that prayer mode, all the anxiety goes away, because I know I've given my matters over to the highest authority that there is concerning my life, and it's easier to get peace of mind that way. Ooh la la, ooh la 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 li la la. I love this. Financial flow is here. Virgo, God is finally smiling down on us. After all that serving, all the hard work, the selfless sacrifice, Spirit is shining down on my Virgos. Financial flow is coming in. So whatever positive spiritual practices you've been doing, maybe you've been doing your spiritual baths, your prayer baths, you've been meditating, doing the gates of midnight, fasting if you need to, or you've been doing affirmations, whatever you've been doing, it's working. You're on the right track, especially concerning unlocking your financial value, because you're valuing yourself differently. I feel like some of you were dealing with even childhood issues where you felt you didn't deserve good things, not just money. And now you've woken up and you're like, what? Wait, hell, I deserve the best. I deserve wealth. I deserve abundance. I deserve love. I deserve to be happy. I deserve to be respected. I deserve a good life. And Spirit is coming in and answering those prayers. That's beautiful. Some of you might need to do some full moon magic as well, with the full moon coming up in a couple of weeks. You might need to take your coins out into the moonlight and do your affirmations, because there's a dramatic change coming in, Virgo. This is the third time I've used the word change, I believe, in this reading alone. There's a dramatic, beautiful change coming in, Virgo. If you tune on to this channel in a couple of months' time, you're going to find that your life has been dramatically changed in such positive ways that you were like, Sunshine, when I watched that reading, I had no idea things have changed in such a magnificent way for me. This is beautiful, Virgo. I feel like I want to do an extended reading for this. Let's see how much support I get on this reading. I might just come back and do a reading. And there's reconciliation leading us out. You are safe and you're protected. Get rid of those fears and keep working on your hustle. If you enjoy this reading, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, do tap the little bell icon at the bottom of the screen. And let's see how that will work out for us. Okay, you know what? Spirit just told me I need to go a little deeper with this reading. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go a little over my time that I'd allocated, but hey, it's good to listen to spirits because someone out there needs to hear a certain message here. I feel that, again, some of you are moving out of a toxic work environment that was not allowing you to grow, like your growth trajectory had become stunted, not even because of global events, but just because of the way the company was structured or other internal politics in the company and stuff like that. But you're moving from a very toxic environment and into a much better environment. Some of you all found that you're more productive since you started working from home, and you find that this works out so much better for you. I'm also feeling that for a couple of you, you've been in a toxic home environment and something has changed. Some of the toxicity has left that environment, or you've left a toxic environment, and this is allowing you to make new business links that you weren't able to make before. And I feel like some of you had to defend yourself, you had to defend your values, defend your energy, defend your gifting, defend your dreams, and stand up and say, well, with all due respect, sir or ma'am, this is what I believe. I'm not this way by mistake. I'm not a person in the making. I'm made. This is it. This is me. This is the final product, and I'm quite happy with it. It's taken me a long time to get here. I'm so sorry if you don't feel the same way about me or about my beliefs and stuff like that, but it is what it is. Now, for those who've never been on this channel before, I'm a clairvoyant, so I see visions and I see things that may be there to come or that have happened already. I'm also a clairaudient, so I hear words and phrases and parts of conversations. So I might start speaking as if I'm you or the other person during the course of this reading. Tell me more. What else does my darling Virgo need to know? I can't just leave Virgo hanging. What does my darling Virgo need to know? Virgo, you're strong and there's victory coming your way. I know some of you you've been battling for so long that you've even forgotten why you started fighting to begin with. When the battle has been so long and hard and dreary and there seems like there's no end in sight, that you even lose sight of the end results. You just get stuck on survival mode in do it every day, do it right, do it right, do it right, do it every day, that kind of mode. And then you're like, oh yeah, I was working towards achieving this, and you know what? I've gotten so conditioned and so used to working hard in the way that I actually forgot about the end results. I forgot about the end goal. Now, Spirit has asked me to put some of my quirky messages as well for my darling Virgos. What else does my Virgo need to know? Oh, guys, that's a holla lots of message. What else does my darling Virgo need to know? Yeah, Virgo, it's been a long road. I know from experience. Yeah, I've felt it too. But there's always strength, when you turn to your prayer, your meditation, talking to your ancestors and your angels and your guides, you get so much peace of mind. Doesn't mean that the situation has gone away. It just means that you've got so much more clarity and peace of mind. And for some of you, it's time to go. It's time to leave this. It could be like a mental state where you've always thought like you always have to be on the defense and you have to wait for things to happen. And Spirit is saying, no, you know what, just it's time to go into the next day. It's time to release certain thoughts, like I said earlier on, and you got this. You totally got this. Don't you forget that, Virgo. I got this. Totally got this. Doesn't matter if I don't know how exactly it's going down. When you pray or meditate and give things to Spirit, you don't need to know how it's going to turn out or what's going to happen in the interim. You all you need to know is that you're going to be all right. Everything's going to be okay for you. It's going to turn out well for you, however it goes. And you need to keep motivating yourself. Be your own best cheerleader. Get up in the morning, look in the mirror and say, yeah, very good. Got it. You totally got it, girl. You totally got it, boy. You're on top of your A game. You're strong. You're wonderful. You're wise. You're protected. You're guided and you're protected. Whatever happens in your life happens for your greatest good. You need to tell yourself some of those things. Yeah, there's a gaslighter alert for some of my Virgos. You might be dealing with someone who's a gaslighter. It's this phrase I heard, gaslighter, where someone say something, they're like, no, 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 I never said that. Just trying to fox with your brain half the time and make you believe that you've lost your mind and your memory is not quite sharp. That's futile. Playing that game with a Virgo is futile. You will not win. It's not a wise idea to be a gaslighter around a Virgo, because we're one of the most intellectual and intelligent signs in the zodiac, and we forget very little. We've got sharp memories and we can tell little things. Our intuition is so spot on, which is probably why many of us end up being, some of us end up being like loners, or because of that energy we've got within us. Move forward fearlessly. Look at this. I hope I can pick up all the details. See, this fairy is trying to go across, but she's a little tentative, like, should I go? Shouldn't I? But at the corner there, she's got help. People are beckoning her forward. So Virgo, those ideas you've had, perhaps you've just been drawn to a certain geographical location, a certain profession, a certain project, a certain hustle, a certain business, a certain relationship. Spirit is saying you're spot on. This is not just you having random rantings of the mind. This is Spirit giving you ideas about which way you need to go in the next phase of things. So follow those ideas, follow that guidance, and you will not be lost, because you're divinely guided and protected anyway. I'm not going to say this. Okay, I'll say it quickly. Some of you all have been chased. Moving on. Now, what else does my Virgo need to know? Leading us out at the bottom of the decks. Kick up your heels, child. You need to dance. And I know Virgos are so serious at times and all of that. But Spirit is saying take time to play. Kick up your heels, loosen up, let your hair down. Relax. Dance to your favorite music, dance like nobody's watching. You don't have to be a professional dancer, even if you're dancing like you've got two left feet, that's okay. Put on your music, dance and feel good and shake it all up, and to make you feel happier. There's a reunion coming on. For some people, a past love is coming back into your life. And they're saying, you know what, I'm sorry I didn't trust you, I didn't respect you, I didn't know how far you've gone. And now some of these exes are even too afraid to approach you because you've gone bigger than they ever anticipated. And they're like, you know what, you've blown up so big, how can I ever approach you? I don't feel like I'm good enough for you anymore. You're too good for me now. I'm just going to watch you from the shadows and stuff. And for some of you, it's a past life connection. Someone that you traveled with in a past life is coming back in and say, hey, Virg, I see you. I want to get to know you better, girl or boy. Keep working on your hustle. Continue to be passionate about the things that make you really happy, that make you most productive. We do that easily as Virgos. So Spirit is asking you to continue to have the self-discipline and the diligence, the self-respect to master your craft. Keep working at it, because Spirit is not demanding of you to just be mediocre. You don't want no mediocre. You want to be above the rest, head and shoulders above the rest. You want to be the cream of the crop. And Virgos are so good at this. I mean, like when we hermit a lot, we throw ourselves into our work because it makes us feel good. It's a little addiction of ours as well, working. We work hard, yeah, and we like it. It helps us, you relieve your stress and you get productive at the same time. So keep on with mastering your craft. And I see for some of you, there is definitely a new romantic attachment coming in for you, Virgo. Oh, look at this. The same card has come up. This is, you can't fake this. Two of Cups coming up twice. Love is coming in, Virgo. I know some of you are saying, no, sunshine. I didn't sign up for a love reading. I don't want to hear about that. And Spirit is saying, well, this is what you need to hear. And you're like, no, I'm not ready. I need to get my ducks in a row. I need to get on top of my A game. I need to get this. I need to get a body like this and that before I start looking for love and all of that. I got no business looking for love after the things I've gone through. This is someone's conversation. This is what Spirit feels that you need. Open your heart. I've been told those words before. And I was like, no. So this is a message for someone in particular. I wish you love. I wish you light. I wish you healing, my dear Virgo. I really enjoyed doing this reading. And I look forward to seeing you with the next readings coming up. Remember, if you want to book a personal reading with me, my details are there in the description box down below. Send me an email. Follow me on Patreon with some exclusive information. Follow me on Instagram. There's more interaction as well on a daily basis. Yeah, and take care of yourselves and take care of your loved ones. Until the next video. Bye-bye.